Send me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor. I'm feeling strange, trapped in the grave. All alone, I'm riding my own skin. So serious I say, a choking restraint. The perfect flame lays down my own name. Girls rising. Girls rising. The scars remain, a deeper to see. A blood field, blinded response. From here I cling to the ones that remain. Exile without reason. The time to catch the feelings we feel this way. Someone is clear to bow. We're building the power, strengthening the arm. And building the wall. Welcome to your demonstration.
People and things of there like something small.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another. No, I was about to say Appreciating Comic Book Art Live. That is not this show. The Spawn Review, episode 13. Rocking and rolling. How's it going, Gooch?
I'm good. I'm really good. Busy, really busy. A lot of stuff happening. But Monday night is Spawn night. I love doing this show. Love hanging out with my brother. Love hanging out with my brother Joe.
Brother. Likewise. Yeah. And you're the only one that showed up tonight, so I that means even more to me. Shout out to my other co-hosts who have better things going on. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I love you all. It's a rotating show. You can show up when you want. It's all good.
Yeah.
But I know the Gooch is always going to be here. That's
always.
Yes, sir. What was I going to? Okay. I was going to post here in the chat, and I almost forgot that I was signed into my other account, and you guys would not have known it was me. And you'd been like, who the fuck is this dude talking? So hail the chat. Good to see you guys. I'm officially
love the chat
here. Love the chat. The chat. There we go. Hail the chat. Great to see you guys. Yeah, you would have all seen my burner account that I've been able to keep fairly hidden for the last 3 years. So we'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
Hail the Lore was number one in the chat when I first posted this. So shout out to Hail the Lore. You're number one in the chat, number one in our hearts. Say hi to the chat real quick before we get rolling. Few things to talk about tonight. All centered around toys. This is going to be a fun show. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Mark Penguin.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I like it. Says Medieval Spawn Remastered figure Kickstarter. Let's fucking go. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when that campaign kicks off. And we'll take a look at it here in a second because I'm definitely backing it. I'm going to go into debt, but I need to get these figures just like the last Kickstarter I got.
I'm going into debt, but I'm getting it. I should laugh. Me too.
I was going to say it's going to happen. It's
yeah.
It cannot not. Member of the channel, Christopher Bouchard's in the house. It says, hello there. Can't wait for Medieval Spawn Kickstarter. My favorite version of Spawn. Nice, man. Member of the channel, Duck Bacon's in the house. Hail Joe,
Duck.
Sean, Jay, Zach. Hail the chat. Hail to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. John, good to see you. What's up?
John? What's up, John?
Yeah, member of the channel, The Don.
Oh, the Don.
Look at that. We got Shani in the house. Great to see you. It's been a second. I hope everything is going good with you. Great to see you in here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And of course, we got Mama Badger.
Oh, Mama Badger. She's the best.
I'm ping-ponging and dropping in with a like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Repairman Jack is in the house. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. There's Hail the Lore jumping in. Love
Hell
it.
Yeah.
Wiley J Draws. What's going on, brother?
Nice.
Thank you for being here. Shani is a member. Well, thank you. You know what? Because I have not seen you in a second, and we used to do this all the time. This is for you.
Hello, Eugenia.
You're the king. Oh! You are a bastard.
Yeah!
Let me help you up.
I guess I deserve that.
Oh, I just had to kick you in the diddly again.
Oh,
yes, classic. It's been a second. It's been a second. We only really play that for Shanny, so I'm excited you're back in the chat. We got to do it. It was awesome.
My gooch curls up every time I play that.
Nut crunching dick kicks. Yeah, I haven't said that in a second. Carbon dioxide, what is going on? Great to see you. Yeah, it gives me such life.
So much
I'm
life.
glad you love it. I'm glad you
Not
love
me,
it. We love
not
it here
me.
too. Yeah, I do feel it. I absolutely do
Yeah.
feel it every single time. I have to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, chickens. Look at that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Go.
With Shanny, we dropped the ducks. So I'm gonna do that because I have
Mhm.
not done that in a bit. Dropping some ducks. If you guys can, I want to see some ducks in the chat. For Shanny, our girl, back again, rocking and rolling. Re-upped her membership. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Hey,
All right.
ducks.
Yeah, please like the stream, subscribe wherever you're at. Come over to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's rock and roll. Wherever you're watching, though, we appreciate that you guys are here. We are talking some Spawn toys, specifically some McFarlane toys, which do you remember when McFarlane toys came out? Do you remember when the whole craze happened back in the day? Changed the industry?
Was it 2001-ish?
94.
Was it 94?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's when I think the first figure came out in 94.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Carbon dioxide. Yeah, it was originally called Todd's Toys or Todd Toys. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep. I think he had to change it for, I don't know. It was too close to somebody else's name, I think. So he changed it to the McFarlane Toys or something like that.
I don't remember it being that early.
Yeah, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Let me just look it up.
I'm not doubting you. I just don't remember.
I just want to make sure I'm right.
Yeah, because
And
like
not
his
spreading
book didn't come out until
misinformation here.
95. It was 95 when Spawn. No, 94. No, 95 when
92.
Spawn came out. Was it 92 when Spawn came out?
Yeah, Spawn came out in 92 with the rest of the Image. Let's see. So yeah, in 1994, McFarlane created a toy company, Todd Toys, initially to merchandise collectible action figures of the Spawn character. Series 1, 94. Yep, looks like 94.
Jesus, where the hell was I? I don't remember. Man, time is a thing now, I guess. For me, it's like
That's a
I
fact.
can't even remember yesterday. Shit.
No, I feel you on
I
that.
remember that. Yeah.
Hail the Lord dropping the ducks. Appreciate you. Where's Jimmy Reyes? I don't know. I'm not sure. Where is he at? Yeah, I remember seeing the figures in the Wizard magazine. Same here. John says, I've still got my Spawn Bedrock before they changed the name. Nice. And Trimmer figures. Hell yeah, dude. So you got some of the first series, first or second series there. Hell yeah. No, yeah, 90. Okay, so 1994. I think it was Mattel Comics. And guys, I've heard Todd talk about this before. There's also a Robservations by Rob Liefeld podcast that goes over the whole Todd Toys or McFarlane Toys era as well, and it just dives into some stories. So what I've gathered, what I've pieced together from the stories is that in 1994, I think Mattel came to Todd wanting to make some action figures of Spawn. I think comics were starting to blow up in the 90s when it came to the action figures. Everybody was coming in trying to get new properties, new pieces, all that kind of stuff. And I think what happened was that Todd was very unhappy with the molds of the Spawn toys. Just the way they looked, probably the way they functioned. I can't remember exactly why. And because Todd is Todd, he asked himself, like, well, why can't he do it? Of course, why not? So he went out, and what started with possibly licensing your character out to make toys, he decided to change it and make his own toys and put together at the time some of the best sculpts of action figures that had been seen. And it really was. Like, if you look at the originals, the original Spawn toys now compared to what they are currently, it's night and day different. Like, they don't look as good, right? But you gotta just go back to like in the mid 90s when you were still getting stuff from Mattel. I remember the X-Men figures they had out, the Batman figures, and like all these different comic characters they had out, and they were good, they were fun. But Todd came out, and it was just like a statue action figure. I mean, the molds were so good on those, and they kept getting better and better. And here we are, friggin', what are we, 30 some odd years later? Oh yeah, 30 years. We just bought the 30th anniversary figure that came out, which I've got an unboxing. I know Jay got that because he's actually the one who told me about it. So shout out to you. Had to go out and get it, although mine took like weeks. You got yours in like days. I was like, what the hell?
Like an idiot. I have the 30th anniversary and I'm thinking 2000. I'm like,
yeah, right, yeah. Do the math. Come on.
Do the math. God damn it, Gooch.
Oh, we got pizza in the house. Says hello. Hello to you. Hello to you. Jaro is here. Good morning. When did Todd stop drawing comics? 94 after Spawn Batman? Right around there. Yeah, because he came back, I think, did a handful of issues in the early 20s. I can't remember exactly what, but it wasn't much longer after that. He hasn't really
like with lead, you mean? Or were you
just in general? And when I mean draw, like he hasn't physically drawn an issue since issue 50. He does covers here and he does, pinups or whatnot, but like he stopped drawing the actual series probably somewhere, I want to say like 24, 25.
Yeah, it was
somewhere around there.
Long. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think you're right. It was around 23, 24, 25, somewhere around there.
Which is crazy when you think about it. Like just as prolific. Is that a word? Prolific. Why did I put an int on the end of it? Prolific. Anyway, whatever that word is.
You're speaking Guchanese now.
I know. Like, come on, God. But as much as he drew, when you think of Todd McFarlane, it always shocks me when you really think about like how little of Spawn he actually drew in the grand scheme of things. And Greg Capullo took over and made it his prolific. Yes, I know. Yeah, pronouncing words is not my specialty.
Not mine either.
Here on this show,
we're in trouble tonight.
Yeah. We have nobody here to balance it out.
Yeah, damn it.
Makes sense that the toy line started up around the same time. I see what you guys are saying. Yeah, 94-ish. So he pretty much went in different directions, became a businessman, made the toys, and it was absolutely fantastic. With that being said, I want to just take a second. We're going to talk about the Kickstarter here in a second, but I do have this unboxing video, which I think I edited out all the inappropriate stuff. That this is a look at the 30th anniversary issue or figure that came out, which was based on the cover of Spawn 95, I believe, which is that cover right there.
Yeah.
So I haven't taken this out of the box. Like there's a part of me that really wants to, and then there's a part of me that doesn't. I haven't figured out if I'm going to or not yet.
I know. I'm the same way.
I might. I mean, the Kickstarter ones are out of the box. I'll show you guys the Kickstarter ones here in a second. But this is the sculpt on this is amazing. And that's one of the reasons why I want to take it out of the box is just to move it around, just to see how well it is. Because
do you have yours? Do you have yours?
Right there? I thought you had yours too.
I do. Should we just both open it? Should we just both open it tonight?
Have you not opened yours? Oh, you mean like live?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm still on the edge there of trying to figure out if I want to take this
hesitation.
Out of the yeah. I'm still right there. Like I haven't quite decided just yet.
I think it's time to release them from the box. I've been sitting on it, and I'm with you, but I'm like, screw it. Like it's on Amazon. It's like, it's a 30th anniversary. Like
that's true.
It's not going to be something that you're going to turn around. Like I'm going to keep the box and everything still, but I think we should just do it.
How about you do it? And then I might. I'll see how it goes with
first,
you.
Scooch.
You go first, and then we'll see. So that was the 30th anniversary figure. I have to give a shout out to Rick Saylor, one of our boys, who sent me this as a present. This is the Gunslinger figure that I haven't taken out of the box either. But
I haven't either. I have it right here.
It's an awesome figure.
It's right here.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm hesitant, man. Rest in peace, the Band-Aid. No balls.
No, rip the Band-Aid.
Rip the Band. Okay, I was about to say, what do you mean, rest in peace? Okay, I get you. Yeah. You're saying I have no balls because I haven't just ripped?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think there needs to be a poll, dude. Are you afraid to do that?
kind of afraid because then it means somebody else.
I'll do it with you.
Somebody else is making the
I'll do it live.
decision other than me. All right.
Th-
All right. Here, you guys watch that video for a second. I will put a poll in the chat. Fuck it.
Yeah, like I got it right here. It's
All right.
It's bad, but I'm thinking I should just pull it out.
Should J and I open the spawn box? Question mark.
Oh my god, this is a beautiful, beautiful toy. Like holy shit.
All right. Poll is in the chat, everybody. I'll check on that here in a second.
Now I'm scared.
Well, it's your fault.
Oh shit! I thought you had it out. Okay. Right.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the Kickstarter. Since we're talking about the new Kickstarter, the Medieval Spawn Kickstarter that's coming out. This was the previous Kickstarter that you could get the original, I think, remake of the figure, and then they had this 3-pack that had these figures right here. And so I was like, you know what? I got these out. Might as well show these off since we're talking about the toys.
Oh man, that looks so nice.
Yeah, when you talk about the sculpt on these things, it's incredible. And like these sit right over my shoulder, right there, just standing watching over me every show. But look at that sculpt. The chains move, the hands, they're great.
Can
Yeah,
you
it's
still
crazy.
get that? I guess not.
I don't know. I have no idea if you can get the Kickstarter still. I don't know if that was exclusive to Kickstarter, if that hit the stores. If somebody in chat knows, let me know.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's a beautiful. I can't remember how much it was. It was expensive for all those, like $200 some odd, I think, to get the 3-pack, which I'm
The
assuming
cape?
the cape is it's awesome. It's just sturdy as hell too. Like these toys are heavy. They're not light at all, man. They are solid toys. Yes, I pre-recorded this, like Ashley Simpson. Well, it's the only way I could do it. I don't have a camera that I could show off while I'm talking, so I gotta go through this and show you guys
I'm gonna
the
put this
amazingness.
I'm gonna put this out in the Twitterverse and see if people think we should do this.
Okay, I'm scared.
I know, me too.
Yeah, man, you can bend the hands. There's a lot of posing with these toys you can do that I have not really done that I probably could, but I've seen some online where people have gotten really creative with the poses they do with these characters or these toys itself. They do have toes, which is, I don't know why, but they do. Like if you look, they've got individual toes instead of just like feet. I'm not sure what the issue is with that.
It's a beautiful figurine, man. That is like, I'm like really, really jealous. I need to get that.
Yeah, I was one of the good investments I was happy to make, and I gotta say that when I got these, it was right about the time that all the government money was coming in from COVID here in the States. And so I had some extra money. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna splurge, man. I'm getting this.
Well, put it this way, Joe. Are you ever going to sell your Spawn figures?
No, they're just for myself.
Okay, yeah, same here. So why are we holding back?
I mean, that's a good point. That is a good point.
Like, I'm not looking to turn around. So I don't think I would ever. Oh, I know I would never sell my figurine.
Yeah,
So,
I got real no reason to sell them. Like I like them as collectors. Same thing with my comics. Like I don't ever really plan on selling comics. Like I buy them to collect them, to have them in my collection.
That's sick.
So here was the classic head. Now all of these came with like 3 different heads. And again, I didn't get into the box to open up all the different heads, but this was the classic shoestring Spawn from early on through issue 50, probably from issue what? Can't remember exactly when they got the shoestring in there. But no,
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite versions right here. It's also was the one that's got the big ass boot on his left leg. I think this is probably my favorite Spawn costume. This era right here.
Yeah.
Again, just a similar cape, but just wicked, man. Yeah, the amount of joints. Yeah, it's got a lot of flexibility, posability, if that's what you want to call it. The chains are all loose. They all move. Yeah, look at that big ass boot. I'm telling you. Like there's something about that design that was just so killer. I have no idea what the boot was
Yeah,
for. It made
I'm
absolutely no
curious
sense.
why. Like, is that when was that introduced? That big boot.
When did he first change his costume?
Yeah, that was
What issue was it?
it Capullo?
Yeah, it was Capullo was drawing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in the 30s. I want to say
I'll
because
say
it was
later. I want to say later than that. I want to say like
because he had this costume for a long, long time with the big ass
yeah,
boot. Like this
yeah.
was the long running costume for most of the series that Capullo was doing.
Like if he has to run, he's dragging his left leg. Like,
Well, that's the thing, right? Like in the comic,
yeah.
it's like it doesn't make any sense. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
He fell.
spawn down,
Yeah,
Black
spawn.
Hawk down.
Granted, my table is on a incline, so that's why. These things actually stand pretty well.
It was in the 30s, Trevor.
Yeah, it wasn't 30s. That's why I thought. Okay,
Okay, I thought it was for later for some reason. See it again. Time's escaping me. Everything's
right.
starting to get muffled.
Here's they did this gray version. I don't know why. I don't know if it was like paint yourself kind of thing or whatever, but it came with a 3-pack.
I'm pretty sure it was like probably a paint yourself.
Okay, which I'm not going to do. I thought it actually looked pretty cool in just the gray.
Yeah.
No, I'm so impressed with, and not everything that Todd's done toy wise, I've been impressed with. There are some of the DC ones that I'm not as impressed with as the Spawn stuff. But just as far as like molds go, posability, I think this is like top notch. Like I've not really seen a lot of toys that rival this, even though there have been some companies that have come out and done a pretty nice job of.
Have you seen the videos where they show how they make the figurines? Like they take the head, they paint it, and
oh
do
no,
all
I
the
haven't.
details. Oh yeah, there's videos out there that show you the way they paint it and create these figurines and stuff. It's pretty wild. It's
Oh nice.
yeah. Well, Enrico Botta, he worked at McFarlane Figurine. He did this.
Oh okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Jaro said I can see Todd making a gray Spawn in the comics just because of this figure. Now that would be that would make sense. Why not? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so that's my small collection. I don't have a very impressive giant Spawn collection. I've recently only gotten into the
What's up, Vex?
the figurines. What's going on, Vex? Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to add to that when we do this next Kickstarter. Dude, that would be sick. In fact, I mean, if I was ever get a toy made, McFarlane would be the one who would be able to do it. Correct.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a given.
That would be absolutely
absolutely
awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So kick-ass.
All right, let me see. The poll is saying 85% yes so far. All right,
wow.
we'll let that percolate out there for a little bit and see
if
that changes it at all.
It's funny because you have all the others open, and that one you just.
And the Gunslinger. I haven't opened the Gunslinger either.
I have this one here, Batman Who Laughs, and I have
nice.
like the Joker, that 200 plus Joker Killing Joke.
Oh, that's cool.
Back there.
That's a Killing Joke. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like, I'm really, really hesitating on the Spawn one for whatever reason. And it's like, just do it. Like I'm not selling it ever, so like enjoy it. Like
yeah, that's the same with me. Like I don't know why I'm hesitating so much with this one. Because the Kickstarter ones came in boxes. I got all the boxes down there with all the different heads, a couple different.
You think
hands.
those you'd keep in the box,
right? And I opened those right up, and for some reason this one,
well,
I'm
then
like,
fuck it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just like, I'll do it. I'll do it.
What? I'll do it. I'll do it with you. Let's just wait.
Okay.
Let's wait to the end of the show.
Okay. All right.
Wait to the. We'll make it the grand finale.
Yeah, we're doing it together.
Joe making
For
a bunch
both-
of alternates right now. Alternates.
I want to get the Violator. That's the one I want to get.
The animated Spawn toy is nice too. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, the Violator. Yeah. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you. There's a lot, man, Jay, that I've missed. And I'm kind of disappointed I did, which is why I was very excited when Rick sent me that Gunslinger. Because I'm just kind of getting into the mood of like, man, I want to go back and start collecting a bunch of the Todd toys. You know, a lot of the original toys I would love to get. But yeah, the Violator. I saw who was it mentioned earlier? The Bad Rock, was it John?
Yeah.
Who said he got some of the Youngblood ones? You know, like I'm missing those. Some of the C20 or C20 missing. C20. Yo, where are we at? Who is here? Yeah, we got 17 people in YouTube. We got 31 over on X. Appreciate you guys. Technically, the Core 20 is in the house. Let me give you guys a shout out real quick. Hail the Core 20. Hashtag C20. Great to have you guys in here as always. All right, so this is we're gonna talk about this this new Kickstarter coming up here. This is a video Todd put out today, I think. Promoting the Kickstarter for tomorrow.
Oh, is that gorgeous?
That
Oh God, I damn it. Now, when you buy that, do you get all three? Do you get all three or just? Oh,
you can get them individually. You can get a pack of 3.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be so broke.
Oh, no way. Let me pause that. So yeah, if they hit certain goals, you're gonna get all these weapons. Damn, that's awesome. Which I'm sure they will. They made how much did they make last time? Some odd $1 million on this Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It was an impressive number.
Oh damn.
Yeah, the ones I have the signing. Yeah, look at that. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, everybody. 10 a.m. Eastern.
Why? Just when I'm like starting to get out of debt, like it's like, nope.
I know it's the same thing. Like I saw it pop up and I'm like, I'm not really in the position to just drop, 200 some odd dollars on something, but it's going to be hard not to be completely honest. Like it's going to be really hard. Yeah, no, this looks awesome. Was that muted? You guys couldn't hear that?
Muted? Who's muted? Oh, the video was muted.
The video? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I must not have shared. Well, anyway, you didn't really need to hear exactly what he was talking. He was just kind of showing it off.
Yeah.
I used to play with my action figures. Yeah. I just pose them now. Yeah, no, it's Medieval Spawn. So the Kickstarter is for the Medieval Spawn, I think. So we're going to jump here. Let's look at the Kickstarter since you guys are bringing that up. Let me find it. All right, here we go. So this is the Medieval Spawn action figure and comic remastered 24. So this is what I'm going for right here. This is the 3-pack where you get kind of what I showed off with the last Kickstarter. You get the paintable version, and then you got the blue version and the black version of the Medieval Spawn, which if you see what he was talking about there, you have different capes, potentially a ton of different weapons. So it's going to be 2 inches bigger than the original. There's the original standing right there. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, yes, the molds back in the day for the time were fantastic. But if you compare them to the molds now, it's insane of how much the technology, the sculpting has improved. I mean, these are like friggin' like statues. Like they're like statues, but in action figure form. It's crazy.
It looks awesome. Like the amount of detail on that one there, it just blows my mind away. It almost reminds me of like the old D&D figurines you would get.
Oh,
That
okay.
was,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
the
like,
detail, man. Look at
yeah.
this. Unbelievable. Hey, it's crazy. This is saying this is 32 points of articulation. I think the 30th anniversary we have is 21 points of articulation. So this has 32.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is limited to 700. So you guys better jump in there and grab it.
Oh, yeah. I am gonna be. Yeah, I'm setting my alarm. Like, yeah.
Maybe that's the autograph version. But regardless, don't miss this. As soon as like I'm gonna dip out at work at 10 o'clock. I'm setting my alarm for like a couple
Look at
minutes.
that.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's some close-ups. Hey, sick, dude. Look
Oh,
at the detail on this.
yes.
Holy shit. You got the Under Armour, the chain armor here.
The Grail,
Look
like
at
they just,
all of that.
yeah.
Wow. I mean, I'm really just blown away, impressed with this
Look at
is
the
just
feather,
insane.
the head feather or helmet.
Yeah, the
Feather, I
helmet
think.
is kind of like Roman-esque helmet. The designs here on the shoulder pads. Wow. Yeah, I think they've really
Oh,
outdone themselves in this. So yeah, here's the blue version here.
how much are these going for?
I don't know if they have a price on here just yet, but I have to imagine it's like I think it was like 240 the last time I bought the 3-pack.
American, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so poor.
What up, Rick Sailor? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Rick?
Oh, I know. Yeah, like I'm thinking the same thing. Like I'm gonna have to figure out something. I mean, the good thing about Kickstarter is that you don't have to pay it for 43 days. So you got some time to set aside some money. Get in there, buy
Yeah.
it, and then if you're smart, set aside, how many, break it down per week and set aside, per week as you're going. It's doable. It's doable out there. What I would love Kickstarter to do is start getting into the shop pay and all that that breaks up the payments. Look at that. Can I make this bigger?
Oh.
Nope. This is as big as it gets.
See, I see this and I'm like,
Wicked.
this is what you're doing for your figurines right now. I just like, I look at this, I'm like, I really hope the movie is awesome like these figures because like,
Yeah.
man.
Here's the thing. When we talked about this before, with just the way that Kingspawn, if that's what it's gonna be called or whatever, which I'm fine with. But I hope that they're not going so drastically out of to be so drastically different than the normal like kind of superhero way of doing it. Just make it like completely different when you're putting out all this stuff. The comic is hitting, is blowing up again. People are getting reinvested in Spawn. The figurines are coming out again. Just like give us this Spawn. Don't
Mhm.
don't overthink it. Don't go too
Oh,
fancy.
totally.
Don't overthink it. Just give us something awesome. That's what I'm looking for.
Kayla's saying, open the box. We're in trouble. Oh, shit.
Yep. Oh, she's still at work. Look at that.
Just go above. She's saying, open the box. Yeah. Dang it. Now we have to.
All right, we will at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Or actually, right after this, we're gonna look at this. We're gonna talk about the Kickstarter here, and then okay, we'll open it up. Yeah, no, me too. So I think right now all you're getting is just the sword and the shield, unless they get the all the stretch goals, which I think they're gonna hit. So I mean, you saw in that little video. If you go back and check it out, and go to Todd's page on X. There's so many things that you could get with this. You get the battle axe, the swords, like so many different weapons and stuff you get with these figurines. This has a potential to be just an awesome, set of toys. Man, that is so wicked, dude. I just can't. I could stare at this for a long time and just point out like all this detail. Like this, I am just.
That's a piece
awe.
when you walk into the room, your eyes automatically go to every time. Like,
yeah, I thought the other Kickstarters were great, but
too.
just I mean the costume, the armor, the amount of man, I'm just so impressed. I am so impressed with that. Unbelievable. So again, just some of the feel of the way you can pose these characters. You can see the waist moves. You can twist the waist around. That's what's really cool about this. 32 points of articulation in these figurines. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine getting that and doing a stop motion with these spawns.
Oh yeah. Some of those, the people out there is really okay. Here's the
Oh,
bonus
wow, look at that.
accessories. If you hit the stretch goals or whatever, you got some chest plates, another shield. That's a badass shield.
Mm-hmm.
God, jeez.
I love that.
The hamburger head, nice closed mouth. I love it, dude. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh, look at that. The hamburger head open mouth bonus accessory.
That is sick.
Dude. Yeah, I mean there's no way I'm not backing this tomorrow. 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. everybody. Make a schedule. Set it up. Does this they make a helmet that actually goes over one of the heads? Is that what this does? So it's not just it's not just a another head you can pop on. It's actually a helmet that goes over the heads. That's kind of cool.
Man, I'm really excited for the Spawn future again. Like it's just it just gets me so excited. I really hope we see another animated series. I really hope like it just booms out there and everyone just starts flocking to it again. It's just such a I don't know. It's just one of those like iconic characters, IPs that it just I don't know needs to be put in the Smithsonian.
No, I mean it really does, and I mean this is the time we've discussed it before on this channel, but this is the time to do it for Todd. I mean, I feel like this is as hot as the character has been in a long time, and just start striking with the iron's hot right now. Yeah, get the animated series going again. New HBO series, get the movie up and out. Just these Kickstarters are killing. I guarantee you, this is going to bring in another some odd millions of dollars with this. I'm trying to figure out what the hell the difference is between these two, the premium, the standard and the premium. Am I missing something?
Standard.
They're both autographed. Classic medieval. See, includes autographs.
Oh,
the
nameplates.
Oh, okay. Maybe they all have nameplates then.
Yeah, you get more nameplates.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's what it is. They all have nameplates on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the price difference is going to be. Honestly, either one is fine. Like the nameplates are neither here nor there to me, to be honest. They're kind of cool. They came with the other ones, but depends on the price difference between the two. Because if that's the only thing and you're going to jack up the price for that, I don't know.
That one's limited to 700. The one on
this one
underneath, yeah.
So if this is going to be like another $50 more or something, I'll probably just go with the standard 3-pack. If all you're missing is just this, because you're getting a large sword with all of them, you're going to get all the accessories as well. Yeah. Nah, dude, that's just Yep. I'm going to be all about this.
Me too. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. All right. Okay, everybody. What is the chat saying? Let me get to the chat here real quick. Let me back up a second. We don't know any of the prices yet. I haven't seen any of the prices leaked out, but I think if I remember correct, the last Kickstarter I want to say paid like $240 for the 3-pack. So I gotta imagine it's going to be something similar to that, if not maybe a little bit more.
Oh boy, it's a whopping yes on mine, with like 71%.
Oh, the poll. I figured. I figured. By the way, Greg Capullo's Wolverine comes out. Yes, this week?
Is it?
I got that on my poll list. I don't know if it's this week or not, but it's coming out pretty damn soon. I got it on my poll list. I know Rat City issue 5 is coming out this week. I have to go grab that up.
It is not this week. It is. Well, let me just double check. Yes, it is out this week.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess Wednesday, third. I'll be making a trip. I know it's on my poll list, so I know it's safe. I'll just go wait for the email. Kayla says, grab the
Wolverine.
red taped bag version for R-rated Wolverine from Capullo.
The
Okay,
red band edition, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they were coming out with two different versions. All right. The Bendy Violator. Yeah, was that like... So was that like a Gumby with the arms because it could bend? Was that not joints? I can't remember. Yeah, they keep saying Jamie Foxx going to do Spawn. That's what they say. The only thing we talked about this not too long ago about when they announced it was going to be King Spawn was the title, and I like Jamie Foxx. Don't get me wrong, but the dude's 50 something, isn't he? Early 50s. I mean, you talking about if you want to do this movie for another 10?
I think he's late 50s.
Late 50s. Yeah, I mean, like that's
Yeah.
kind of old for an actor to be taking on a role like this, unless you're doing more of voice acting than anything.
I could see Michael B. Jordan doing Spawn.
Yeah, I could see that. He's a young enough actor to be doing it for a number of years. Absolutely.
He's tall. He's built. He like Spawn's got to be intimidating. Like having a short guy just doesn't work. And I know people are like, you could do it. Like, that's why I don't like Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Like, it's you're taking a character who's been doing Iron Man for 10, 11 years, iconic character that built MCU, but that doesn't fit for me. But like the other part is like he's small. Like Robert Downey Jr. is like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, now I do understand that you can manipulate stuff when it comes to camera angles and all that to the point where it might not take you out of it. I don't mind so much that because I think it was going to be very interesting for him to play Doom. I'm really interested to see how it's going to turn out as far as that goes. For Spawn, though, yeah, I do agree. Like, I see Kayla down here saying she really doesn't want Jamie Foxx to play Spawn. Michael J. White is in better shape and still looks good, and he's a year younger, and he should be given the chance to have a really good Spawn movie. He was a great Spawn. I thought he did a fantastic job. Michael J. White.
I think he's just with Michael J. White. I just think he's stiff with his acting. Like he's not like he has everything going for him, but his acting is just really flat. Like he just doesn't know how to give it that drama piece that you need from like an actor.
Yeah. I was just I have not really seen a lot of stuff that he's done acting wise. I liked him in that movie, but yeah, if you were going to tap into some of the emotion of the character, and I don't know if that's even what they're planning on doing with the new version, but when you think about the character of Al Simmons, he's a very tortured soul. There's a lot of, if you got a really good actor that could tap into the emotion of loss and torture and pain and suffering and all that stuff that he goes through, besides just the badass moments where he, kicks ass and all that stuff, I think you could do really good. Like Hugh Jackman. All right. Hugh Jackman in the new Deadpool Wolverine movie, he does some fantastically emotional scenes in that movie. Like he actually gets a chance to actually act. I think people forget sometimes, like he is a good actor. Like that monologue he does in the car where he's just going off on Deadpool about, like how it's God's sick joke that you can't die except it's on all of us. And he's just, I mean, I've watched that scene over and over again online. It just the realness that he brings to like that anger that he's pouring out on is just insane. And then the scene when he's talking to X-23 about the X-Men dying and stuff, very good, very emotional. Like he's breaking down. You need an actor like that can tackle Al Simmons to be able to handle that range of all the emotions. The separation from Wanda, the love he still has there, all that kind of stuff. If you could do that, man, you could make a really fantastic.
And I'm a Michael J. White fan, but he just can't. He's not capable of. I shouldn't say capable, but he just hasn't shown that, which tells me he's not capable of doing it, especially like at this point. I would go with Michael B. Jordan. Like if you look at him when he did Creed,
the Creed movies,
where he had to have that balance of being that fighter mentality, but also having life hit you with his relationship with his family, with Rocky. Like it was a really good balance. the character, and you get drawn into his character because you feel his pain, you feel his desire, you feel everything that you're feeling it.
Yeah.
Whereas like Deadpool and Wolverine, like Hugh does that. That's the other balance. Like Ryan Reynolds does Deadpool for a reason because he does that in every other movie. That's his like he's like
He's great at
Ryan
that,
Reynolds.
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool in every movie he's done. Like you look at Van Wilder, you look at the what's that movie where he was like a video game. He's always that character. So like that was a perfect
Yeah,
fit for him.
yeah.
Hugh Jackman can act, and he pulls you in because you feel the anguish, you feel the torture that he's gone through. That like you just like you're like holy, like you're drawn to him, and then he does Wolverine with the fighting and everything, and you're just like holy shit, this like that is the way I picture Wolverine. So yeah,
Yeah.
so you need that for Spawn. You need that someone that like Hugh that can pull in the audience, but also be that iconic character.
No, I 100% agree. Kayla is saying 80 to 250. She's thinking for the figures. I could see that. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Okay. Chris is saying that it was 186 the 3-pack, the last Kickstarter. Okay, that makes sense. That might have been it. Maybe it was around two. Maybe the 240 number is something I don't know. For some reason, 240 was hitting in my mind. Maybe that was with shipping. That could be. But yeah, I think it's going to be around $200 for the 3-pack. I think that sounds. I think you could probably plan for that probably pretty accurately.
Yeah, Jake, you're
Way
right.
more. Yeah, it's true. Way more paint apps or applications and more intricate pieces. It could be. I mean, we were just showing off the design. The amount of detail there in those figures is insane. So the work that it takes to make those, it could very well be more than I'm thinking, which is going to suck because I'm going to get it anyway, And so I'm just hoping it's not going to be an arm and a leg when I go on there tomorrow at 10 a.m.
I think that's the thing about McFarlane. Like you look at the comic book prices, they haven't gone up. Like he's all about the customer. He's all about, people like giving the customers what they want. He's a smart
That's true.
he's a smart businessman. But I mean, I think it might be similar in price.
Oh, look, we got a special guest jumping on. Hello.
Oh,
Can you hear me? I'm in my car.
Yeah, we can hear you. How's it
Okay.
going?
I'm
Look
on a
at
high
you.
from this weekend.
I bet you are.
yeah, I bet you are.
Look at that. Look at that profile
yeah,
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody, if you don't know, Kayla went to a convention, and this is her new boyfriend.
Yeah.
This
No.
is who Kayla's dating.
His name
now.
is Chris.
His name is Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucking Chris Claremont, guys. He's amazing. He was amazing. Okay, so in short,
Okay, sure. Give it to us.
Well,
what do you got?
Well, I'm not going to talk about Chris Claremont. I was going to say something about the comment. You just
No, I
told
know.
us.
I figured. Yeah, I figured you're jumping on and talk about Spawn. Yeah.
Everyone's talking about Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. He's not really playing Doctor Doom.
Right. Exactly.
It's the infamous Iron Man storyline, and the reason why I believe that is because of what spectators have been buying up and the way that certain books have risen. So it's not really Doctor Doom books that are rising. It is the whole Iron Man storyline where Iron Man is basically taking on Doctor Doom like a mantle. So technically he's still playing Iron Man. It's Iron Man kind of taking on the role as Doctor Doom. So we're not
so
getting
it's a variant.
actual really Doctor Doom. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, that was one thing I knew a lot of people freaked out about. I was like, I don't think he's playing the actual Doctor Doom character. We're probably still going to get the real Doctor Doom down the line in the MCU, but he's playing a version of Tony Stark that becomes Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
which I
and
think
it goes through
cool.
Secret Wars as well. I believe in the Secret Wars storyline, they'll probably be doing some of that Secret Wars 2 stuff with the whole battle world and everything. I mean, I need to refresh my brain. I have all those books from that time, but it was the second Secret Wars 2, yeah, and it was they had like Doom's battle world and everything. Yeah, I think they're going to be combining some of that stuff and whatnot. Yeah. But
Okay.
Capullo was
Yeah.
at the con too. I did
Nice.
I did go and see Greg Capullo, but he wasn't as talkative as he normally was because Jim Lee was there, and Jim Lee was, you had to have a ticket to go see Jim Lee. I've already met Jim Lee. So I didn't care for that. But Capullo normally talks a lot. He wasn't very talkative. He was busy too, especially the day that Jim Lee was there. But Chris Claremont, amazing. I saw him twice. The first time I got to talk to him, he talked to me for like 35 minutes, and we talked about everything, just so much stuff. He said basically go to CB Cebulski, whoever is at Marvel, and his wife was saying like go there and basically bitch at them and tell them that he needs to be on a main X-Men book. And he also has stuff that he wants to write on his own, like his own IP stuff. And if you want a well-written book, but yeah, you got to get into Marvel's ear, he's saying. I would love to see him do a book with Brett Booth.
That would be awesome.
I would
Kayla.
love to see a Brett Booth X-Men with Chris Claremont writing it. And I think it's a waste that they're not letting Brett Booth do a whole X-Men book. I would love to see that. And it was awesome too. The second time I was there, I was kind of quiet the second time. Vaughn was doing some talking to him because he was tired. He was literally tired. I would say Chris Claremont had the biggest line the whole time there. He talks. He's a talker, and he's amazing. He even stopped. He was talking to Michael Golden for a while. His line was waiting for him while he's talking to Michael Golden about shit. It was great.
Okay. That is awesome. I'll tell you what. Let's talk about it, though. I don't want to derail the Spawn talk.
Sorry. That's why I brought up Capullo. That's why I was bringing up Capullo.
Yeah, and then you found a way to get back to Claremont about it.
I can't help it. I'm on a high.
She was like, Spawn, by the way. Claremont.
Michael Golden.
We sold so much Spawn product at the show, which normally there's an overabundance of Spawn stuff. There is so much of it, but we sold so much goddamn Spawn stuff. Even stuff that Capullo didn't even do. It was crazy. The Terrificon was definitely a con for Spawn fans. My friend had custom made Spawn stuff, and I got this really sick Rob Liefeld hoodie. It was like a Rob Liefeld Spawn hoodie.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Henry said, Kayla, don't be on your phone and drive at the same time. It's too dangerous. Yeah.
I'm good. It's like, I am definitely good. I'm literally 10 minutes away from my house. So
famous last words. Just be safe.
You don't get a law like that.
So should we wait for you, Kayla, and we both open the box?
No.
I mean, I'm almost home. I'm literally, I'm like 5 minutes from my house. I've been driving. I got in the car and connected in.
In the car.
All right. Here we go. I'm back. Well, I say, what is it? 10. It's already 10:10. Let's just do this.
Okay.
Let's just do this.
Well,
Jay and I. Well, I'm just going to give you the numbers here of the poll. 87%.
Yeah.
Says yes to 13% saying no. So I'm going to end the poll.
Who doesn't want to see what's in the box? Whoever said no, what is wrong with you? Don't you want to know what's in the box?
I was just going to say, it's always easy to say yes when it's somebody else's stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Should I open it? Yeah, do it. All right.
Should I marry her? Yeah, marry her.
Yeah, go for it.
I just parked. Hold on 1 second. Can I get upstairs so I can?
All right, you do that, and I'll start breaking into this.
Yeah, me too. Now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
What is this box? I don't even know what's the box. I just know there's something in the box, and I don't know what it is, and I need to find out.
Weren't you watching the show?
Box?
No, we
no.
Jay and I both got these 30th anniversary figures of Spawn, and neither of us had taken it out of the box. And then Jay, because he's brilliant, was like, should we do it live? And then that's kind of where it all started. So now we're doing it. I'm gonna open up the box. All right. Where you at, man?
I'm just getting this last sticker.
I gotta exit and come back in. Give me 1 second.
All right. J Rob says, open the damn box. All right, man. We're doing it. We're doing it live. That's what we're doing. I got mine open. Look at that. Look at that. Based on the Spawn 95.
All right. Okay,
All right.
I got the top open. I'm nervous.
I know.
I feel like I just opened up like something biblical.
Oh, that's got a big ass stand, man.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll get that out later. Here we go. All right. So it's out of the box, everybody. Hold on a second. Take a second to get out here. Kayla's gonna jump back in here.
I'm here. All right, let's see what's
Talk
in the
to the
box.
chat.
Are they like mystery figures?
They're not mystery figures. They're just.
It's out of the box.
Are they all different or all the same?
This one is
Dude.
just. It's the same figure.
Well,
So
that's
if you missed the show a couple weeks back, Jay had brought up that they made this 30th anniversary figure. We both went out and bought it. I was just showing it off today, and now everybody peer pressured me into opening it. So here we are.
Is your
I would.
twist ties
You know
like,
what? I probably
twist
wouldn't
ties
open
suck.
it because I'm like the 40-year-old virgin. I don't open my stuff. It's all in boxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's telling us to open the
Yeah,
box.
now she is.
Yeah, like
God.
Well, it's not me. It's you. So
yeah.
Yeah, man, this twist tie is. Oh my!
What a pain in the butt these twist ties are. Holy.
Why would they do that? Why would they wrap it around like that?
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta get loud. All right, glad you guys didn't hear that. I just went ham on that. Ripped the hell out of all that. All right. Good Lord, people. What you all get for making me open this. All right, Jay, how you doing? Got it.
I just got off the twist ties. Now I am. Oh, all right. Holy smokes! This is. Oh man, this is.
this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about? All right, while you're doing that, let me.
So
Is that loud?
There we go. No, you're fine.
this is a figure definitely not made for kids. Although I've opened up some Barbie dolls for my goddaughters, and they're a bitch too. So I don't know why they tie them up the way that they do nowadays.
So this is much more of a posed figure
Ooh.
than an action figure. Like this has no articulation.
Yeah.
It actually looks like one
Which
of
is
those
fine.
vinyl statues, not necessarily a figure.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's got a big ass stand that it's going to stand on, but yeah, look at this thing if we can.
Yeah. Man.
Or resin.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Like it is a solid. You can knock somebody out with this thing. That's badass.
I think they did a Batman figures like that too.
Yeah, they did. They did one based on the classic Todd. All right, Jay, what do you got here?
Yeah.
Man, Jay's out of the box, everybody.
Yeah. It's a big.
Oh,
this
okay.
is
So
a-
Jay has the real coloring because Joe, you got the bisexual lighting on.
Well, yeah. I mean,
this is kick ass. Like
That looks like a Capullo spawn.
it is.
does. It
It's
is.
based off Spawn 95.
Oh, okay. So I was right. Look at that. Girl genius.
Well, I mean, we said it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for
I
it.
don't know how much genius
Yeah.
there's involved there.
I kind of feel
wasn't-
good
I
now
was
it's
not
open.
here for it.
Yeah. No, I dig it. I dig it. I'll turn this away.
This is awesome. I'm gonna have to.
We got the stand in here. Came with a card.
Yeah, the McFarlane digital card.
Do I have to
You know what I
destroy the
wish,
box to
though?
get it?
I wish
What,
they
Kayla?
did. I wish they did more figures with like the cloth capes, but the cloth capes with the proper folding in them. I've only seen one for a Batman figure once it came into the shop that it was done like impeccable and it was so cool because the cape basically like the Batman wasn't superposable, but you could do a bunch of stuff with the cape that would change up how the figure looked. Like the cape had a life of its own. It was really cool.
Oh, I got you. So we got came with this really cool card showing the cover that it was based on.
Mm-hmm.
Digital. Look at that.
That's sick.
Mm.
Man.
So
they
did
really
it give you a
packaged
digital
this.
issue?
Yeah, it gives a. You can go to the website and get a.
Oh, yeah. The digital comic you can get with this.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's like
That's really cool.
the base is kick ass too. It's big.
Oh, yeah,
eh?
base.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out. There you go. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
That's big, dude.
I don't even know if
that's
it's going to fit on my. I'm going to have to make some room over there.
Me too.
So this is basically like the new digital cards that they're doing with things. It's basically the equivalent of when they used to do the figures because I have a Dark Phoenix like Barbie type of doll and it comes with the comic issue of it. Like they did that for a long time with things. Like they have the figure and then they would have the comic. I think Pops were doing it for a while too. I actually do. I have a Dark Phoenix. Like it looks like a Barbie doll. It's actually really scary looking.
Is
I
it
never opened
anatomically
it. And it
correct?
has, like, the-
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I mean, you can see it through the front of the package because it has like a Velcro thing. So, yeah, it has like it has white eyes and everything. It's pretty creepy looking, but it has
there
like
you go.
it has the comic book with it.
Hell yeah! I got mine. He's
It's a big ass
Yeah,
stand
that
there.
Freaking cool.
Not yet. That's badass. That is
That is
badass looking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
glad I opened it. Yeah, I'm not
Me
gonna
too.
lie. Have to find a spot on the shelf there for it. Until then, I'm gonna set it right.
Mine's already sitting on. I'm gonna make room up here. I think. But he's like sitting right there.
Spawn just has a really cool, unique design.
Yeah, it does.
I think.
I think that's why it was so popular back in the day was not just McFarlane, but the design of the character. You gotta have a great design, a design that stands the test of time. And that's definitely Spawn. For the price you are paying for it. What?
What's the price? I think.
Price.
What was the price? I can't remember. It was like
$50.
yeah, I
like
think it was
49, 48, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm gonna keep the box.
Yeah, I come with comics.
Yeah, because I'm cheesy that way. I keep the boxes.
It's basically a frisbee. It is. Yeah, a vinyl record. It definitely could be.
I always
Joe.
love-
Oh, Rick sent some. All right, what did you send me, Rick? I'll check this out. Hold on a
I
second.
think Rick probably has everything. Knowing Rick, I'm gonna come over to Rick's house and I'm gonna freaking rob everything.
Oh damn, Rick. What do you think about that?
Actually, I probably wouldn't make it like 2 feet to the door, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Rick, he's prepared.
Well, Rick's got a lot of guns, so I wouldn't recommend that personally. All right, Rick sent me this picture of some of his collection.
Oh hell yeah,
that's badass.
It's amazing.
You guys. So you've got the 30th anniversary right there, Gunslinger. Man, that's a big ass one right there. Look at
yeah.
all these. Dude, that's awesome. Another Gunslinger down here. Was that a Viking spawn? Can't tell. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to open up the Gunslinger.
Oh, you just you know you can make that bigger. Just click right click on that, and then it'll open up in a new tab, and then you zoom in it.
All right, let me see.
So I'm thinking, you guys want to do a
I
giveaway?
can't right click. I got a Mac.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What are you saying, Kayla? Yeah, it was
Do you guys want to
49.
do a
Yep, that's
giveaway
what
of
it was.
some Spawn figures, some older ones, some older
Why, you
Spawn
got some?
figures for the chat? Chat doing that?
I want them. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'll pay for
dude,
delivery.
Before you start throwing stuff out there, let's talk about it
You'll
behind the
pay for
scenes.
shipping?
Yeah.
Well, no, because we just
Yeah.
Kayla comes
discounted.
on, be like, you guys want to? Let's just
Yeah.
do, no.
We just-
Just hold on a second.
No, let the two guys get greedy first.
Sheldon Martin, member of the channel, is here. Beautiful collection of Rick Saylor's pictures. I agree. I want to put it back in the box. Well, good luck. Good luck. Star Trek nerd. Oh, yeah, you had that. Hey, Star Trek is awesome, man. Come on, though. Love it. Is there any update on Reaper Destroyer? Yes, there is. So, segue there real quick. So, you guys are wondering, I have a book called Reaper Destroyer that is getting ready now. I got the second proof in the other day. This was a matte version, which I think I actually like. I think we're going to go with the matte version over the gloss version. I like the feel of it better. The look, I think, pops out a lot better than we got. Oh, maybe not. That's not going to work. That's too much light. Too much light.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, I think the matte version looks a little bit better than the gloss. Wait, no, it's kick-ass. It's looking awesome. I'm giving the okay on all this, and then we're going to be sending it to print here pretty close or pretty soon here. So I'll keep you all up to date on that. Once that actually gets through and it's paid for and it's scheduled, I'll let you all know. But that is the update on the campaign. As far as the campaign itself, I might as well bring it up since we're talking about it, and I completely forgot. So thank you, Chris. That is not what I want to show you guys. Let's get back to this page.
I can't wait. Like, it's so damn good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It is.
Okay, here we go. All right. We're at 1,227 backers. Yes, this is ready to rock and roll. This is my book, Reaper Destroyer, about a man who is imprisoned in a supernatural suit of armor inhabited by the ancient spirit of death who is trying to possess his soul. I say this all the time. The story is so much more than that. Definitely check it out. Read it. I think you're going to love the story. Talk about world building. Talk about expanse. Expanse? Is that a word? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Expansive world building.
Expansive world, but that's what I was looking for. This is everything that we show off on this channel in general. If you follow the channel, not only the Spawn review, but appreciating comic book art live and not and stuff, everything we talk about art wise, this is it. This is my brain dump of everything that has influenced me, everything that I loved. The absolutely an ode to the dark heroes that we're talking about Spawn here right now. If you love Spawn, you're gonna love this character, although it's quite a bit different than Spawn, so it's definitely not a ripoff. I think you're gonna enjoy the story and the direction we are going. Some fantastic talent on this book. If you guys have followed the comic book industry for a long time, I'm working with some inkers on here, Matt Bat Banning and Joe Weems of Top Cow fame, and they got to ink Mark Silvestri, Michael Turner, David Finch, all the big guys, and they actually lended their talents and inked some of this book as well and made it look fantastic. Got to work with Kyle Ritter doing colors on this for a little bit, and then Dave Kemp came in and took the majority of the job over and absolutely killed it. This is a character I've been working with or created back in 2006. Put a preview book out in 2007, took it to a couple conventions, sold a few issues. People liked it back then. Sean, my host on Ott and Stuff, convinced me to dust it off and bring it back, retool it. And I did. And here we go. This is issue 1 of an ongoing series that I'm going to be working on as long as I can. So check this out. If you guys like it, links are down below. This is Reaper Destroyer. Since we do have Kayla on here, Kayla, who is our co-host on Appreciating Comic Book Art Live, which is usually on right about this time on Mondays, although we're taking this week off. We'll be back next week. Wrote a story in the supplemental book, which is this story right here about one of my characters, Vanessa. Wrote the story with art by Fabio Simeo, who absolutely killed it on here. Very sexy, very mind-bendy story. I think you're going to love it. Short story in the supplemental book. Colored by Dave Kemp. Did a fantastic job. Check that out. I also have a story in there that I wrote, drawn by Oliver Isabedra, who does a fantastic work. Just makes me sick. So yeah, check this all out. My book, Reaper Destroyer, links are down below. We are hopefully sending this to print very, very soon. And then we'll probably be closing out the campaign within a month or so after we get the book back and start sending it out. So I'm hoping maybe we can close this thing down in October. And if we do, we got a bunch of giveaways and things set up by Rick Saylor. We got metal prints, metal cards, things like that. They're going to be given away, raffled off to the chat when we do the whole closeout. I think Rick and I, speaking of Rick, there he is. I think we're going to do a show coming up, just him and me, and we're going to kind of talk about everything we're planning on doing to close out this campaign, everything that we're going to be putting into the campaign as well, including the Destroyer tier, which is the all-in tier. It's $200, but you get absolutely everything that comes in the campaign itself, including some exclusive metal prints by Rick Saylor. Put them in there himself, so I appreciate you, brother. And some metal cards as well that weren't originally in there. So even more are going into this box. Anybody that bought the Destroyer tier, we are going to raffle off some original art by Jason Bascom of one of the prints and one of the cards that we have in there on the day that we close it off. And only people that back the tier are going to be able to get into that raffle. So definitely check that out. Lots of cool things happening. Yeah, I think I did that. I think I spieled pretty good. Chris, what are you saying? I didn't read it. Didn't back it. Nope. No. I did talk to what's his name? Kayla, you just saw him over the weekend. VK Marin. We had VK Marin was the artist of the second book on this channel. A very awesome dude.
Yep, he's
very
cool.
Awesome dude. But I have not backed. I did not read the book, I don't think.
And from what I've seen of the book, the premises isn't even remotely close to anything that Reaper Destroyer is.
Rick Saylor says, I'm pumped after seeing the roughs. This Reaper Destroyer is going to blow your mind. Yeah, Rick came over to the house last year, and I was showing him a bunch of the artwork and everything I was working on. Let's see. Rick Saylor said Death Shroud was cool, but the creator was soy fucking. Yes, check that out, everybody. That's the updates coming out soon. I'm very excited for you guys to read this.
Can I just say, like, if you haven't got this book, and I'm hoping most of you have, but if you haven't, not only is Joe's artwork incredible, but his writing and Kayla's writing, incredibly talented and beautiful writers. Two different styles, but incredible writing. I was blown away by Joe's writing. I was actually in shock. I was just like, holy shit. Like this is really deep. It pulls you into the world of Reaper Destroyer and you're following along. It has beautiful pacing. It's done incredibly well. Kayla is an incredible and beautiful writer. It's almost poetic the way she writes. I highly recommend it. Encourage you to buy these books if you haven't got it. So that's my sales pitch. So
yeah,
thank you.
I'm really excited for people to see Joe's writing, because we all know he's an amazing artist, and I don't think people are aware of his writing capabilities, and they're going to see him write in 2 different styles. And you're going to really see, I already think I know what characters people are going to really love. His dialogue is great. So I'm excited to see the writing feedback because the art is great. The art is fantastic. You've seen some of the art. You guys have not even seen, like, if you think he's showing off the best pages on the campaign, no. You'll be in for a surprise that way. But we know Joe puts out consistently great art. His writing, it's just phenomenal. And if you had the ash can and you read the ash can, it's Joe's writing is just very impressive, and he's grown so much as a writer. And I think I attribute that to Joe having such a unique and great writing style because he doesn't read so much.
No freaking kidding.
Is so unique and original because he doesn't like really.
That's what I said on my channel. I said the guy doesn't read, but yet the guy writes like a friggin' like. There's such a beautiful flow to his book.
There's nothing to taint his mind. So everything that has to do with this world, it's truly purely for this world from his mind, Obviously we all take inspiration from some things, but this is going to be so unique. And I'm very picky when it comes to writing, and Joe is a very talented writer.
Thank
and
you.
It's not, I will say, and I hate to sound like the hater here, you are getting 90s art style. Definitely like a more modern take on a 90s art style. But with the story, because in the 90s, Joe, don't kill me, the 90s did not have the best written stories in comics.
No,
they did not. You are not getting that. This is a well-written book. You guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. This is going to be your favorite campaign you've ever backed, I guarantee.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words from both you guys. It is kind of funny because I harp all the time on art over story, which is funny because some of the posts I put on X get misunderstood so much because everyone thinks I'm trying to say
it's really your preference. When you're buying a book, what it is, there's a lack of reading comprehension with people. Not everyone,
that's
but
100%.
some people.
Yeah.
But what it comes down to, it's when you're buying a book because you're drawn to the art and you're looking at the art. You're not really paying attention to the story other than pretty much how the sequential art affects the story, because that's where you draw inspiration from the art. You're very visual in that aspect, whereas me, I'm buying a book because of the story. Like the art is, I have to enjoy the art somewhat, but to me, if the story's bad and there's continually good art, unless it's Art Adams, I really don't give a shit. I'm not going to continue investing in the book just for great art. I need to have that story. So we're different comic book buyers and enjoyers in that aspect. But when it comes to you and your creation, you care about the writing, you care about the story. And I think people didn't understand that necessarily. I gave you some shit, but at the end of the day, when you put your other post up, I broke it down. And you were like, you got it. Obviously, reading comprehension.
Here's the thing about your writing, Joe. There's guys like James Tinian and Brian Bendis that overwrite, and it takes away from the art sometimes. And when they're in their books, it can really turn. It can really turn a reader off. Like even seven to Eternity. Rick Remender. His book, like me and Kayla were talking about that earlier today. It's one of the best books out there that has been done in the last, I think, 10 years. It's like one of the better ones. You have that style that is up there with these greats, but even better. Like when you have dialogue, and you don't have a lot of dialogue because you focus on a nice flow to the story. The pacing's done like really, really well. And not only is it just focused on one character, but you got multiple views and aspects in there that are thrown in that fit and that's not easy to do, to pull in one book, but you pull it all together and it flows nicely. And like, brother, like, I'm telling you, this is one of the best books I've read in like a very, very long time. Like, you pulled something off really, really, really well, and pat yourself in the back. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You know, I'm not that
No, I
type
do.
of guy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
I appreciate it. Thank you.
high praise. Yeah, I
Yeah.
need a shovel. It is getting good.
I'm patting
But it's true.
myself on
It's
the
true.
back.
It's true.
I'm
Nah,
patting
it's
true,
myself
like-
on the back because I said it from the beginning. When I first became friends with Joe, yeah, his art was great, you know, but the first thing I talked about was the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
pat
is
myself
true.
on the
That's how Kayla and I became friends. That was she was actually one of the first ones that showed a lot of interest in the story, and actually inspired quite a bit going forward, because being a first time writer, you know, you never really know until someone really starts to read your stuff, you know, and give you kind of feedback. And at that point, I didn't really have a lot of feedback, so Kayla started giving me feedback on it, and you know, I brought her in and told her about the story, and we really went in deep with the whole thing, and that actually helped develop. But Kayla is a really, really great writer, and you guys are going to see that in the supplemental book, and you're going to see that as well with some of the stuff we got coming up after the supplemental. So I mean, she had some great tips, some great advice when it came to writing, to help some of the direction I was going. And yeah, I mean, came in and did a lot of stuff. Yeah, you're right. It's funny because who is Lord? What do you put? I thought this was actually pretty funny comments. So Joe not reading, but is a great writer, is equivalent of a bad at math but being a great accountant.
But at the same time, we have to think Joe's background is in music. Joe wrote songs. Okay, so he's saying, and he was in a band. Everyone, if we didn't know, Joe was in a band, and Joe wrote a lot of the music. So
and a tanning booth. He owned a tanning booth,
and I owned a tanning booth. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Back when I was a lot darker. No, it's funny because I troll people all the time online, because I'm, especially with this channel, it's called, the show called Appreciating Comic Art. I personally, as a fan of comics, like the art over the story 100%. And I would, there's tons of comics I've never read because I'm just here as an artist, following artists I love and just falling in love with the art form that is comics. But when I say that, people get kind of bent out of shape because they, the whole argument of, what's better, story or art, goes back and forth. And the whole thing is, like, I agree with everybody. Like, a good comic, the comic you strive for, is balance between great story and great art. That's what makes a great comic, so I'm in full agreement with everybody. Just my personal opinion, I like comic book art more. But as far as telling the story, hell yeah, like I want to tell the best story I can tell. I love writing, I love telling a story, I love world building, I love characters, I love character development. It's just all these things that have always interested me. And I pour a lot more inspiration, I think, from I would say movies and TV series than I do from comic book writing. So that might just be a little bit different than kind of what I focus on, because honestly, I do not read a lot of comics. I mean, that is the absolute truth. I don't.
I mean, I think though the problem with a lot of modern comics that I'm finding flipping through them, there is a huge problem with writing. But I'm also noticing the art is good, but it's not what I would consider great sequential art. Sequential art is a form of storytelling in itself that needs to be had in comics. And like, the art is good in comparison to the writing. The art is way better than the writing, but the sequential storytelling, it's so flat nowadays. It's very flat. Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. And Hail the Lord, basically, yeah, it's all preference. It's the argument I have with people online is ridiculous, because it's whatever your preference is what is good for you. Whatever my preference is what's good for me. When it comes to being a fan, but as a creator, yeah, I want to put out a story that's engaging and is going to have you coming back and wanting to know more about the characters, more about the world that I'm building, get you really invested into the story. And absolutely, that's what I'm trying to do. And I think you guys are going to get that out of Reaper Destroyer. And I think it's going to go forward into some awesome directions. And we're going to have some great spin-offs with the characters as well. And I'm bringing in a lot of talent to help develop the entire universe. Kayla's writing a couple projects for me. I'm talking to a couple other writers to come in and do some things with me as well. So the future is bright for Superior Press, which is my comic book company. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Pay attention to it. Back Reaper Destroyer, if you can, if you want to. It's going to be going out hopefully into people's hands here very, very soon. And I will keep you up to date as soon as that the payment is actually placed and the order is ready to go and the printing has started. With that being said, no Appreciating Comic Book Art Live tonight. We will be back Monday. We're going to be looking at Gen 13, J. Scott Campbell's miniseries run, issues 1 through 5. Some of his best work, I think. And it's really cool when we dive into that series. You're going to be able to see the maturation process of an artist right in front of our eyes with those 5 issues. Because you look at issue 1 to issue 5, you see a noticeable improvement in the dude's art as they go forward. It's really, really cool to see. We have a guest. Oh yeah,
movie.
yeah. If you have seen the movie, it's a
it's
There
there.
was a
It's
movie
there.
for Gen 13.
Yeah,
there's
There's a
yeah.
movie for it.
Yep. I think you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh
think-
God,
yeah,
I
yeah, I
don't
think
know
the
if
whole
I
thing's
want
on
to see
YouTube.
it, but I
It's
definitely
not.
think Gen 13 is J. Scott Campbell's best. In my opinion, it's his best work.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on him. So.
Oh, I'm. Yeah. No argument there. This is my favorite work
The
by him.
animation's good, but the story is it's
The
there.
movie itself is horrible.
Yeah.
The animation is not bad. It's
Yeah.
definitely got some nice TNA
Yeah.
animation wise, but the movie itself is just horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be checking that out next week at 9 or at 10:15. We'll be back here next week for the Spawn review, looking at some more cool shit. I haven't figured out exactly what we're doing just yet, but 9 p.m. for the Spawn review next Monday. Otten Stuff is just Thursday at 10 p.m. I have a guest lined up, but they haven't confirmed, so I'm not going to say it just yet until we can actually hammer that down. But if it does, I think it'll be a fun show. And Sean will be back, so we can kind of tease him about his seafood experience. And,
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay Rob, for subscribing.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Where you at?
Thank you, bro.
Hells yes. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Tina can tie a whole story together. Well, yeah, and keep your interest there. That's for sure. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Ran the show longer than I thought. Thank you for making me unbox the Spawn figure. I was not gonna do it, but I actually am happy that I did it. So
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
excited
happy
to
you
put that
did
up
it.
on the shelf.
I just want to quickly say, if anyone's around, swing on by. Diabolical Souls going to be doing Invincible season 1, episode 1 and 2 tomorrow night. Swing on by, and then Wednesday we're doing the anime movie Perfect Blue, and swing on by, and then Sunday night's late night with Gooch. It's always a blast.
Go subscribe. Links are down below. Definitely
Yeah.
check it out. Jay's got a fantastic channel over there. Does a lot of animation reviews and just a lot of stuff in general. So it's a great channel, growing by leaps and bounds over there. Go support it if you guys haven't yet. Subscribe to Kayla, who is co-host here and Appreciating Comic Book Art Live on Mondays. You are also where you're at usually, Kayla. I know you stream on a few other shows as well.
I'm with you guys, and then on the gutter, we've been on Aldis's stream. We've been covering the Dark Phoenix saga, Chris Claremont's greatness, so just very story focused. We are going on to my favorite issue in the whole Dark Phoenix saga, 134. So we should be doing that in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, I'm just trying to get my stuff in order so I can stream and do some interviews and have some creators come on and
Yes.
talk art processes.
Gotta get that rolling.
and writing and just talk about whatever. I want to pick people's brains. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably going to have like a lot of different obscure topics and interviews. So yeah, I got to get that rolling. Hopefully the next couple weeks, I'm thinking I'm going to get everything figured out and sorted out. I just have to find the time. So I'm hoping in September I'll get that done. I have an intro that Gooch made me.
Mm-hmm.
So a while back, I'm waiting to use. I just had to figure out how to run everything in the back. And yeah.
That's what she said.
I was just gonna say, you know?
Yeah.
Oh God. Every single time.
Yes, follow Kayla on X. She has great questions of the day tweets. She does every day. She puts out a really thoughtful question. I always read them. I don't respond a lot, but I do read them. So
I always read them.
I check them out, just so you guys know. All right, everybody, we are going to take off. This was the Spawn Review, episode 13. We will see you all next week. As always, have a great night. Be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
What the hell are you? Spawn. You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor. Locked in the train, trapped in the grave.